Hi guys, so this is my top down analysis on DXY. We'll be doing a good top down analysis on DXY. So this is the monthly time frame. Let's see what the market is up to based on like the current price market. We can see that based on the price action, definitely the XY is in the bull run. We can see impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. It's giving us the um consolidation right now based on the bigger time frame for it to continue to push to the upside, as we can see right here. So let's see, we can draw a trend line right here just for it to indicate that the market is bullish. Let's go to time frame. Let's see. Right here, we can see that we have a break of structure here. So we have this break of structure right here, right? This is like the internal break of structure. Then this is like the overall break of structure right here. As you can see right here, because this was the last IL we have before this previous one right here, as we can see right around here. So we can see that the market has been sort of consolidating, right? I still see a possibility of it kind of dropping because we can see if I use a zone right here, there is a zone right here. You can see that the market just whenever the market get there, market just continue to consolidate around that area right here. If I draw a zone right here as well, we have kind of been in a ranging market on the XY, right? And we can see based on chart pattern and in a bear direction chart pattern, an impulse correction and a continuation to the downside. So because it's giving us that kind of pattern, there's that possibility of it continue to push to the downside to possibly give us a touch of the trend line. A touch of the trend line, right? We can see if I zoom in a little bit to give us one touch, second touch, a possible third touch of the trend line for it to continue to push to the upside, right? That's what we are saying. But like we know, we don't predict the market, we react to the market. The market can just decide to continue to push up depending on how the market break this pattern right here. And even if the market break up of this pattern, we can see that big on a bigger time frame, we have this that we can see around this area right here. There is this other block right here that needs to be mitigated that hasn't been mitigated yet. So there is still that possibility. I feel think it might come up a little bit to sort of like touch this area right here before pushing to the downside, right? We can see there's also an imbalance right here that needs to be mitigated as well. So let's go to my weekly time frame. So let's see, based on the bigger time frame right here, sorry, the smaller time frame right here, let's see if this can be adjusted. We can adjust this to probably right here. Nothing much, to be honest. I'm gonna delete this. Let me just delete this one right here. Yeah, we can see this imbalance right around this here, right here. Let's see. So we can see that we have this imbalance right here. So I think it's a good way for it to sort of like push up around this area before we turn to the downside. Definitely, that's what I'm looking for. So as long as we did not, as long as we don't break above this previous high, right, then we might continue to push down a little bit, right? So I'm gonna put this was like our last high based on like the current price action right here, right? So I still think DXY might sort of like push up a little bit to fill in the imbalance for that continuation to the downside. Let's go to my daily time frame and see what we are seeing. Definitely, we can see that the market is continued to be bullish, right? You can see we have this break of structure right here. This is like we have, so let's see based on this, right? You can see that we had this internal break of structure right here, right? We have this internal break of structure, right? Then we also have a change of character right here, right? A change of structure around this area because that was the last low we had, but the market broke it, right? Which translates that the market is going to continue to push to the upside, and the market has continued to break structure, break structure, break structure. So we can see that we broke this final structure right here. Mm, right. So I think which shows that the market is definitely a bull run, right? Continue to break structure, broke this previous high too. Right. So it just shows the market is going to continue to tank to the upside. Like I said, we have this mini break of structure as well. The internal break of structure right here as well. So let's go to my forward time frame and see if there is anything significant around this area right here. We have this one. So the market looks really choppy. One around this 4 hour right here. We can see the market. So we can see right here that the market was just pushing to the upside and not doing that much, right? So we have here the market needs to come around this area right here. There's a possibility. And we also have an imbalance right here from here to here. There is an imbalance right here. Right here, right? So we can see that if the market continues to push to the downside, I think this would be a good area to take our TP from, right? Because the market is kind of like a little bit choppy. Let me go to more smaller time frame to see if you can see a clearer look. We can see that right here we have a, based on this, the market broke that, right, to give us like the change of structure right here. The market also broke this right here, which is a break of structure right around this area right here. The market has been going crazy, It's kind of choppy. It's Christmas period, so right here as well, market broke structure. We can see run around here. We have the change of structure, right? So the market has been going a little bit chubby, right? See my 1 hour time frame and see. So like I said, I still think the market is gonna sort of like push to the upside. hmm Based on that, we see how to break out structure. I see my smaller time frame right here. Let's see my 30-minute time frame. Right here, we have this mini breakout structure as well. So as we can see right around this area right here, right? The market is pushing sort of to the downside. We have a change of character here because we broke that structure, so that changed to a change of character. We broke this previous one to breakout structure, right? So as of right now, the market is pushing to the downside. I think the market is currently around this area right here to mitigate this break right here. We can see if I use my fib point A to point B, point A, let's do it there. Point A head to point B. Yeah, to point B. Right, we can see the market is currently mitigating around 78.6% fib level. We also had this imbalance that needs to be filled. That was also filled right here, from here to here. Is that imbalance from here to here that needs to be filled? That is completely filled, right? So definitely I'm predicting it to at least come down here to push to my negative 27% fib level, which is also this area that needs to be mitigated as well, right? This area right here needs to be mitigated as well. Then the way, and we also have an imbalance right here, right? So So definitely, I think DXY is pushing to the downside to around this area right here. Then the way we react around my negative 27% fib level will determine our next move, which is some sort of like continuation, either push to the downside. But if we continue to break this, then we might see the movement to the going to the downside or the upside. So this is my quick thoughts on the XY, guys. Let's see. I just think we're gonna continue to push to the downside, so probably around the zero right here, based on what we are seeing that the market is just continuing to break structure. We can see even this one as well. So this is my quick analysis on the XY, guys. Hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, please don't forget to comment, share, and like, and I'll see you in my next analysis. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.